what Sister Brittany just brought out too, because I know for me, like when I leave the house, especially if I'm close by and I forget my fringes, I'll go back and get them because I feel uncovered, like truthfully. I feel like I forgot a part of me without my fringes. It just I know some people might think that's a little far, but for me it just makes me feel like I'm not guarded in the way that I should be because I don't have on my fringes that day. Like I notice and it doesn't happen often, but when it does, like especially if I'm all the way in Atlanta and I'm not here and I don't have an extra pair in my purse or something, I'm just constantly it's just on my mind, like, oh, I don't have on my fringes. I need to be extra kind of like careful. It just makes me real feel kind of like I said, uncovered and just like anything can happen. And I know that the Most High is our covering completely, you know. And then some people are like, oh, you don't have to wear your fringes, your husband's your covering. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but my fringes, it's a commandment that I wear my fringes, not my husband wears my fringes. So, along with everything you said, I just know for me personally, when I don't have on my fringes, I really feel like anything and almost everything can happen to me in that moment. So it's like it puts me on an extra guard of my surroundings and myself. So it's like now I always put an extra pair of fringes in my purse just in case, or in case I lose one, because it just puts me in a different type of I get real anxious and stuff, and it just doesn't make me feel good without my fringes on. And even when I see my children with, I'm like, where are your fringes? You need to go find them and put them on before we leave the house. Or if I have some extras, I give it to them because I'm like, they need their fringes. Yeah, Autumn. Well, I know Jewish people, that's what the women don't really wear fringes. The men do because they feel like the man is the covering, and as long as he has on his zitzio, their wives and their children are covered. So usually the males, let me just say the men and the sons usually will have them on. If you ever in a Jewish community, that's what it represents. And then you have a lot of Israelites who kind of follow that. There are some who will follow that, and you'll see the husband with them on, but not the wives or the daughters. So it is in some. I'm sure they got it from somewhere, some custom or something. But for me, it just doesn't, feel good.